and in hopes of finding their missing grandmother with dementia, how they are retracing her steps.
Breaking news right now in Rogers Park. This is citizen app video of a large police presence near the Howard L station right now. There are reports of a shooting, but police have not confirmed that yet. We have reached out and are waiting on more information. That station services the red, purple, and yellow lines, as well as buses. This incident just a day after a deadly mass shooting on a Blue Line train. The suspect now charged with the murders of 4 people. He will be in court for the first time tomorrow. Tonight, the Cook County State's Attorney calling the Labor Day shooting a random attack, as investigators still don't know the motive. Our Sarah Maki was there tonight as police, city, and CTA leaders updated their investigation into 30-year-old Ronnie Davis. Sarah.
Yeah, Erica, officials stopped short of saying that these victims were homeless, but they acknowledged that they were asleep on the train at the time of this attack. Really talking about the many layers of concern for anyone who uses the L. And this is the first time tonight when we heard from the CTA president, Dorval Carter, publicly since these killings.
It is horrific. We want answers. Right now, we don't have an answer as to why anyone would engage in such a heinous, heinous act.
And those answers about motive, Cook County State's Attorney Kim Fox said, may never come, even as the prosecutor's office prepares to take their suspect to court Wednesday.
I think it is safe to say that this was a random attack.
30-year-old Ronnie Davis facing 4 first-degree murder counts. We found Davis has been arrested several times since 2014. That year, he was sentenced to 2 years probation for a misdemeanor battery charge and pleaded guilty to disorderly conduct in 2020. Investigators revealing the Glock 43 they found when taking Davis into custody on the California Pink Line Station platform is a forensic match to the 6 shell casings found across 2 cars at the Blue Line Forest Park stop. Investigators tell me they believe Davis started shooting near the Harlem station, 1 stop prior, wearing a mask at the time. The medical examiner's office identifying victims as 28-year-old Simeon Behesi, 60-year-old Adrian Collins, a 64-year-old woman, and a 52-year-old man.
Dealing with crime on CTA is a very complex issue that involves multiple layers of security and police resources to address it.
CTA President Dorval Carter saying they used the Transit Authority's expansive camera network, adding the new AI gun recognition software, Zero Eyes, launched just last week, did not play a role in the manhunt. That software only scans for firearms on platforms, and Carter said any decision to expand to the trains would come after the pilot is concluded. In just the last hour, we learned that 64-year-old woman has been identified as Margaret Miller. Authorities telling us that they are still trying to find next of kin for the 4th victim. We now know, too, that Ronnie Davis will be in court in Maywood tomorrow at noon. Prosecutors saying at that time they will outline many more facts in their case, as well as talk about Davis's extensive criminal record. Right now from Forest Park, Sarah Maki, CBS News, Chicago.
All right, Sarah, thank you. A Chicago nonprofit that helps homeless people is worried for its clients and staff after the shooting on the CTA Blue Line train. They say many of the people they help ride the train at the time the shooting happened.
Are we okay out there too? So we're just doing a check-in with each other and with the CTA. Is it still safe for us all that we're all out there? We do want to stay connected with our clients because they need our services week in and week out. So our goal right now is to still try to get out there this week.
The night ministry also sends outreach workers to the Howard station on Wednesday nights. This week, they plan to send extra staff members. Just a day after the deadly mass shooting on a Blue Line train, a federal judge ruled an Illinois law banning people with concealed carry permits from taking guns on public transportation is unconstitutional. 4 people filed a lawsuit in 2022 because they couldn't take a firearm on the Metro or CTA. They claimed it violated their right to self-defense, and as a result, they didn't use public transportation as much as they would have liked. Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul has not said yet if he will appeal the ruling, but his office has argued the law is necessary to protect public safety. New at 10, the drama continues between Dalton's mayor and the village's board of trustees after multiple members did not attend tonight's monthly meeting.
Just pay attention to who bring all the drama to your community. Where all the hecklers that's normally in the crowd, they're not here today. Where everybody that got something to say when everybody up here talking, giving their opinion. That's how you know everybody are plants in the audience. Because now today we could talk to you and you can hear us.
That's embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard firing back against the village's board members. She's accusing those trustees of trying to take village action without her. Their absence comes after State Attorney General Kwame Raoul issued this decision, calling a binding opinion, accusing the village of not making its meetings convenient and open to the public. Henyard is currently under investigation for her handling of village finances. Also new at 10, a family's desperate search for their abuela. This woman, Francisca Renteria, who is in her 80s with dementia, was last seen near Midway over the weekend. Our Jermont Terry spoke to her family during their emotional search for her today, going door to door, hoping for answers. Jermont.
Erica, the family's matriarch relies so much on loved ones for her day-to-day. And tonight, the community is needed to find a senior who's been missing since Sunday afternoon.
We're hopeful that she's safe and sound right now.
These granddaughters are on a personal mission.
I'm sorry. Have you seen this lady anywhere near here?
I haven't.
They're stopping strangers.
Please keep a lookout,
Yep.
please.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. Let me try this one.
Knocking on doors in hopes of finding someone close to them.
We're just all very scared, and we hope that she's okay. I'm trying to be strong.
Karina Horace wipes tears. Her worries mount as her 85-year-old grandmother, Francisca Renteria, is nowhere to be found.
She just came from Mexico about 2-3 months ago, so we're all excited to have her here. And it's hard that now she's missing somewhere.
Home surveillance shows the senior leaving the house near 57th and Narragansett as a loved one took a nap.
She managed to open the door and walk out.
It's the last sighting of the 85-year-old woman with dementia in the Garfield Ridge community.
What day did she?
September 1st, so that was Sunday.
And days later, the 4'11" grandmother who speaks only Spanish is still missing.
We had a whole search group yesterday come out so we could look for her. We have a detective that was going by door to door. We can't check this one.
The family keeps hitting the pavement too.
Hi, yes. Sorry, Grandma got lost in the area since Sunday.
It's hard to make out in the video, but the grandmother left the house in distinctive clothing.
She had a black t-shirt that said "Not Today" in white letters. She had some gray pants, blue shoes.
And her white curly hair is key. With each passing hour, every night, fear grows.
Her being hungry, hiding somewhere because she's scared, not knowing what to do. Just in general, for all of us, that if we see someone, to at least start trying to help.
Now, there have been reported sightings of the grandmother near bus stops and L stops near the Midway Airport. The family quickly checked, but they turned up empty. Now, they're asking if you see her to quickly snap a picture and call 911. Remember, CPD, they have a detective working this missing persons case. Live in the control room tonight, Jermont Terry, CBS News, Chicago.
Okay, Jermont, thank you. Right now at 10, we're seeing new video from court of the man now charged with the murder of a University of Wisconsin Whitewater student from Plainfield. 23-year-old Chad Richards is accused of shooting and killing 21-year-old Kara Welsh after getting into an argument at an off-campus apartment. Richards is being held on a $1 million bond. Do you recognize this man? The U.S. Postal Service says this suspect assaulted a mail carrier in Logan Square back on July 29th. They're offering a $150,000 reward. If you recognize him, call the U.S. Postal Inspection Service. Turning to our first alert forecast, it was a beautiful day, and we have another one shaping up for Wednesday. Albert, you've got our first look at the weather.
Just a few degrees warmer than today for tomorrow, but the humidity stays down. The sun will be out a little on the cool side first thing in the morning. Right now, though, we're still in the upper 60s here in Chicago, 69 degrees at the Loop. Get out in the suburbs. Temperatures are falling into the mid-50s. Valparaiso, low 50s right now. Michigan City, Rensselaer, it's 56 right now. Waukegan and also McHenry. Overnight here in Chicago, we fall into the mid-50s. Suburbs, though, by morning, upper 40s and low 50s. A little chill in the air first thing in the morning, but bright sunshine, low humidity, light winds out of the southeast, and will be about 5 degrees warmer tomorrow compared to today in the low 80s. We've got near 90-degree weather to tell you about on Thursday, plus a new track on thunderstorm chances for Thursday evening coming up, Erica.
Yeah, a lot going on this week. Thank you, Albert. Insurance companies are fighting back against rogue tow companies for taking advantage of their customers. Our Sabrina Franza has been investigating this issue for years and spoke to a group that's organizing to find a solution.
We've been telling you about these tow truck companies for years. Now we're learning insurance companies have also been hearing about this issue for even longer.
And this goes back probably 10 years.
Why
has it taken so long to figure out what to do?
I think it's just been the inability to determine, what would be the best way to, put stronger regulations.
Kevin Martin is the executive director of the Illinois Insurance Association. They represent companies like Allstate, State Farm. He's been working on trying to get the state and the city to take decisive action to fix the problem when tow companies register and legally get their licensing through the state, but then take people's cars in bad faith, manipulating a situation where the driver feels vulnerable because they're in a car accident. He says the reason why this has become a priority now.
Because I think what's happened, especially in the last 2 or 3 years, is there are legislators who, work in the General Assembly who have had this happen to them.
The companies hold vehicles while charging exorbitant fees to get them back.
That not only affects, individuals who have insurance, but unfortunately, some people don't carry tow coverage.
A few insurance companies testified to the ongoing issue at City Hall in May, working on new ideas and pulling from cities like Philadelphia, where they operate using what they call a rotational tow system.
That there has to be a towing list of people who are legitimate towing operators. And if you're not on that list, you can't be called.
In the next few weeks, Alderman Gilbert Villegas plans to introduce a new city ordinance to help curb rogue tow companies. The goal is to have those solutions passed by the end of the year. In the newsroom, Sabrina Franza, CBS News, Chicago.
Next at 10 tonight, you've probably heard cell phones can give you cancer, but new research shows this is more of an old wives' tale than scientific truth. In a natural disaster, sometimes there's no warning before you have to take off, leaving everything behind.
You always see the news stories where people are crying about what they've lost. They're not talking about their couch.
What you can do now to protect your family's history, and you may recognize a famous face in these photos. Remember that song? This could make for a killer Halloween costume as pieces of television history go up for auction. We're back in 90.
Looking for a reason to try the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the new $5 meal deal at McDonald's.
Here, anything is possible, as long as you can imagine it. And that's what makes Orlando unbelievably real.
This week, Colbert's back with Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, Steph Curry, Senator Mark Kelly, and Curtis 50 Cent Jackson. New this week on CBS.
An update now on that breaking news in Rogers Park. This is a live look near the Howard L station. There are reports of a shooting, but police have not confirmed that to us yet. You can see officers. They're focusing on an area near the bus turnaround. Our team making it to the scene there. That station services the red, purple, and yellow lines as well as buses. There has been no impact, we're told, on CTA services there tonight. 2024 has been an extremely hot summer in Phoenix, Arizona. The city hits its 100th straight day of at least 100-degree temperatures today. The city has more than 95 cooling centers up and running, along with hydration stations to help people cool down. Scientists say climate change caused by people around the world is driving global warming. That leads to more extreme weather events. And in a severe weather event, time often isn't on your side. According to census data, last year alone, 3 million Americans had to flee their homes because of disasters like fires and floods. Sometimes there isn't a moment to gather precious belongings like family photos. CBS correspondent Dave Malkoff introduces us to a man with a famous father who found a way to keep their history alive.
This bookcase is filled with wonderful memories.
Matt Asner lives in the foothills that catch fire in the city that gave its name to the 6.7 Northridge earthquake.
5 of his Emmys were destroyed.
In the 94 earthquake.
In the 94 earthquake.
You may know his father.
This is what I remember when I remember my dad.
When CBS legend Ed Asner died 3 years ago, it was up to his son to save family history from the kind of disaster that's become more common as our Earth heats up.
This is from a CBS dinner. Carol O'Connor, John Ritter, Mary Tyler Moore was his big break. Ted Knight, Gavin MacLeod, and my dad. This is my dad and Larry Fine from the Three Stooges.
But how do you protect this many paper photos?
It digitizes about 1,000 pictures in under 5 minutes.
This is Mitch Goldstone. He owns one of many companies that will do the scanning for you.
Over the years, there's been such an urgency, a race to have everything scanned before the next natural disaster, the wildfires, hurricanes.
And it's not just family memories. Even governments are looking to save history. These boxes are full of photos that have just been gathering dust.
We realized at that point in time that this wasn't storage. This was history.
Jackie Doak found them at the newspaper building where she works on the Cayman Islands.
Before Beryl came through, they sent all these boxes here.
Right, and they really had great timing because then the hurricane hit and they had everything digitized.
The Cayman Islands project was massive. We're talking 347,000 images. These are photos and negatives inside these boxes, all had to be scanned. This is just one of those photos. For one family, it was an astounding find.
And she came up and put a message that said, "Oh my gosh, that is my mother when she was a child, and we don't have any photos because we lost them in Ivan."
You always see those the news stories where people are crying about what they've lost. They're not talking about their couch.
They're actually talking about the person who used to sit there, a memory now preserved. Dave Malkoff, CBS News in Northridge, California.
Well, let's turn back to our first alert weather, and we've got another shot at summer ahead, even though we're hitting September.
Yeah, a little warmer tomorrow, but it's still nice tomorrow, low 80s, but then we go upper 80s to near 90 on Thursday. Before temperatures get too out of control, there's a front in the forecast. The timing of the front is actually sped up, so we have some now shower and storm chances we head towards your latter part of your Thursday. We'll get into that in a moment. Tomorrow, 83 degrees. That's near average for this time of the year. Then we go above average Thursday at 89. The humidity builds, and then here comes a front, lying for a line of some showers and even some thunderstorms work across the area Thursday evening, and even some lingering showers into Friday. Cooler air mass, though, that's going to build in. So windy and cooler Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We're going to be windy this weekend, so not a great weekend to take the boat out once again on Lake Michigan. Likely we'll have some beach hazards with big waves, dangerous currents for both swimming and also boating. Out there right now, we're looking at a light southeast wind, 67 degrees in Chicago. Temperatures overnight falling into the mid to upper 50s in the city, but upper 40s and low 50s once again in the suburbs. So like the last 2 mornings, a little chill in the air first thing in the morning with a mostly clear sky. Tons of sunshine, though, and more of a southeast wind. That's going to get our high temperatures into the low 80s for tomorrow. Coolest readings will be along the North Shore. Waukegan at 79, a little bit more of an easterly wind off the lake. But notice this, 85 in Gary, 83 Joliet, 82 expected in Morris. Bright, beautiful day, low humidity. Humidity comes up just a bit on Thursday, and since I saw you earlier in the day, data suggesting that we'll have some late day showers and thunderstorms to roll on in, and with highs in the upper 80s and building humidity, a few of these thunderstorms could produce not just lightning, but even some gusty winds. That's the frontal boundary coming on in. That'll cool us back in the low 70s on Friday, with still a few passing showers both Friday morning into Friday afternoon. So let me show you this brand new forecast model. Here's Thursday morning. We're dry. We have some scattered clouds, and we're going to remain dry up until about 5 or 6 o'clock. Northwestern suburbs, we've got high temperatures again, upper 80s, so a few thunderstorms rolling on in, and then moves into Chicago by the middle part of the evening. That's future radar, 8 o'clock on Thursday, and then works out of the area, say, by about 10 o'clock. Front comes in, gusty winds coming in out of the north, some lingering showers for Friday morning, and notice a few passing showers for Friday evening. Doesn't look to be widespread, but for Friday night football, there'll be still a couple of showers around as this frontal boundary passes down towards the south, and that cool, gusty air moves into place. So 83 tomorrow, near 90 on Thursday with that chance of some late day thunderstorms. It's gusty and a lot cooler, though, as we head towards Saturday at 65, and it's still breezy as we head towards your Sunday. We bumped up the high temperature Sunday to 72. Bears kick off at noon. Will be about 65, 66 degrees, gusty northerly winds, and then we're back in the upper 70s and low 80s as kickoff next work week. So kind of a little up and down in that forecast, right?
All right. Thank you, Albert. Well, Ryan, a tale of two Chicago baseball teams, one always struggling a little bit more than the other.
And one struggling at the wrong time tonight. What happened to the Cubs' booming bats? They took another step back in the wild card chase. And just when you thought this season couldn't get any more painful for the White Sox, they beat themselves up in Baltimore. Geez, sports is next.
Now at Menards, save big money on your next project with an 11% rebate on everything. Protect your cars, trucks, and toys with Shelter Logic. We carry a great selection of easy-to-assemble canopies, shelters, and garages that hold up against the elements. This 10x20 auto shelter is rip-resistant and has a heavy-duty steel frame. Get yours today for $249.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
After winning 6 straight and lighting up the scoreboard on the road, the Cubs bats have gone silent back at the friendly confines, muting their momentum in the wild card race. Justin Steele was scratched from his start against the Pirates with elbow soreness, but he thinks he'll pitch again after having an MRI. Not a bad night for Kyle Hendricks. Rowdy Tellez single glances off Michael Busch's glove. O'Neal Cruz scores to make it 2-0 Pirates in the third. In the 7th, Jarrett Triolo, the 3-run shot off Tyson Miller. We go to the 9th. PCA strikes out for the 4th time as the Bucks blank the Cubs 5-zip. They're now 4.5 back in the wild card chase. Eloy Jimenez should be thanking his lucky stars. The White Sox shipped him to the playoff-bound Orioles. Facing his former team for the first time, Eloy pops it up with the bases loaded in the 2nd. The inning should have been over, but instead third baseman Miguel Vargas collides with Andrew Benintendi as 3-run scorer. Vargas paid the price for not backing off on the play like he should have. He slapped with an error and a nice shiner minor around his right eye. We go to the 6th. A horrible strike call by home plate ump Hunter Wendelstedt. It sparks Grady Sizemore's first ejection. The frustrations boil over as the Sox get shut out for the 16th time, 9-0. Their 12th straight loss drops their record to an abysmal 31-109. Teaspoon in the sky in Vegas on the verge of a 7th straight loss and slipping out of playoff contention. Camila Cardoso got the sky on the board right off the tip, but it's been all aces after that. Chelsea Gray, the Olympian, stepping up with Kelsey Plum out with an ankle injury. 11 points and 6 assists in the first half. The sky getting blown out in the third quarter, 64-49. Well, with the band blaring the NU fight song, Mark Jackson was formally introduced as Northwestern's new athletic director. He follows the brief but tumultuous AD tenure of Derek Gregg, who's moving to a new strategic role within the department. It must have been a heck of a sales pitch. Jackson left Villanova to take the Wildcats job without ever visiting the campus.
Like anytime you make a big decision in life, right, you want to gain as many facts as you possibly can. And the mission of Northwestern became really clear to me, the academic profile, the connection to Chicago, the Big Ten, this corral of head coaches, the donor base, the new stadium. And my wife, she was like, you know, aren't we going to go visit the campus before? I was like, I don't need to. I've talked to enough people that said this place is just off the charts. And obviously I've seen videos and everything, but it's actually exceeded every expectation, the whole campus. That game day environment on Saturday was really, really special.
So Mark Jackson leaving big success in the Big East at Villanova to come to the behemoth Big Ten. He'll split time between Evanston and Philadelphia as he transitions to his new gig with the Wildcats.
Yeah, that view that you showed there at the end, that doesn't hurt either, right there on the
but
lake.
It's a temporary home.
That
Just
is
get
true.
the new stadium built.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
Tonight. Sir, we need to get you back in the spotlight. What about a crime?
Colbert's back with Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson. New tonight.
Allie S. asks, how many devices can my Wi-Fi handle?
That's an easy one, Allie. The average home has more devices than ever.
But our gateways are engineered to handle hundreds.
So not only will they work today,
they'll also work tomorrow.
That's our new intern.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Power all your devices with fast, reliable Xfinity Internet for just $30 a month for 12 months. Xfinity, bring on the good stuff.
On the Health Watch, you've probably heard cell phones cause cancer, but decades of research shows there is not a link. The World Health Organization requested this review. Over the years, the scientific community has consistently said there's no association between mobile phone radio waves and brain cancer or any other health issue. But occasional studies have suggested otherwise. You can read about the review in the journal Environment International. As we've been focused on safety on public transit in Chicago, transportation leaders in Los Angeles are rolling out a new way to deter crime. Their solution? A simple tap. All Metro passengers in LA have to tap their fare cards to get both in and out of train stations. The same system will also work on buses. City leaders say cracking down on loitering could help prevent other crimes.
We saw a 90% decrease in loitering at the station. We saw about a 12% decrease in crime. Upwards of 90% of the people that come into the system and commit a crime do not have either a tap card or valid fare.
Volunteers have also been working with the homeless population using the train stations for shelter to connect them with resources. We're heating up a bit tomorrow, grasping onto those last days of summer. Albert's tracking that and our next shot of rain next in Wake Up Weather.
You do not want to do this.
I do.
Expelliarmus!
I've never fought alone, and I never will!
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child arrives in Chicago next week. Get tickets at BroadwayInChicago.com.
I solemnly swear I'm up to no good.
Harry Potter and the Cursed Child arrives in Chicago next week at the James M. Niederlander Theater. Performances begin September 10th. Get tickets at BroadwayInChicago.com.
Sunny tomorrow, 50s in the morning. We make our way into the low 80s in the afternoon. Real nice day. Now the heat's going to build as we head to Thursday, near 90 degrees, and then some late day showers and storms in the forecast. That's ahead of our next front, which will cool us into the 70s by the time we head into Friday. Some lingering showers Friday, another push of cool air. Look at the weekend forecast. 65 Saturday, down to 48 Saturday night, low 70s breezy conditions on Sunday. Laura and Ed have an update on the weather forecast starting at 4:30 a.m.
All right, Albert, Ryan, Ellie, our producer, this is for you. Game of Thrones has been off the air for 5 years, but it is still part of the cultural conversation, and fans can now bid on pieces of the iconic show. There's an auction of costumes, props, set pieces, and memorabilia from Game of Thrones starting next month. More than 2,000 pieces for sale. Officials at HBO says it's been collecting dust for years, and it's time to open them up to the world. Bidding starts October 10th through Heritage Auctions. You show up with a suit of armor, I'll know where you got it.
Exactly. cosplay. I like the show, but not enough to
do
spend
that.
money on it.
No
As long as you don't
cosplay.
say winter is coming, we're fine.
That's it. Yeah.
So?
Give me a couple of weeks when they start saying that.
No,
around here.
Albert.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. That's our news at 10. Colbert starts right now.
Another bizarre story.